Hey all, I actually recorded this before the whole Derrick Jaxn thing started, and I really don't want to make this upload about Derrick Jaxn, but it definitely applies here, and it definitely applies to this pickle that he has found himself in, which for the most part was his doing. And it'll be interesting to see what happens to Derrick and his brand going forward, and whether or not something like this has permanently stained his reputation. So enjoy this upload. Again, I taped this before um, that news broke, so this is not a Derrick Jaxn upload per se, but it definitely applies in this instance. So enjoy this upload and thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76, my original channel. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well, I wanted to shoot a short video, or I guess in this case, create this short upload on law number 5 of Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. This book has been mentioned by many YouTube content creators, and I've mentioned it here on my channel. And sometimes the topics just come out of nowhere. It depends on what's going on, and it depends on what's happening in the world at that time. There is a lot happening in the world right now, and there are some things that I want to get to, but the universe or God or whatever it is you believe, whichever higher power you believe in, this was deposited on my heart and my spirit yesterday. There is the annual Society of Toxicology meeting is taking place right now, this time virtually. And I was watching a panel on toxicology and cancer yesterday. And I saw some professors that I recognized in the list of speakers, and I was just taken back to over the years, when you're in academia doing research, you hear stories of professors who got involved with students, and professors who got themselves in trouble by having affairs or trying to start affairs with their students. In this instance, I'm thinking about male professors, more seasoned male professors, and younger female students, whether they be undergraduates, graduate students, or medical students, or whatever. You see what I'm trying to say. I got to thinking about how small the science community is, and whatever career you're in, whatever industry you're in. One of the focuses I write about on my blog is career discussions, and so that spills over here. But whatever sector you're in, the community tends to be small, and in a small community, whether it's medicine, whether it's research, scientific research in any discipline, or if it's law, if it's a church, if it's a government agency, word travels fast. And if your reputation gets stained, particularly in this Me Too era, your reputation may be forever stained. I also got to thinking about the Mike Pence rule. I don't know if I'll put that in the title, but in today's climate, as a man with some sort of power or standing, that's a real thing. An accusation of any sort from a woman, a female, whichever you prefer, can forever stain your reputation and derail whatever it is you're trying to do. Right now, I'm thinking about Governor Andrew Cuomo up in my home state of New York. And during the pandemic, I know that at least my mother and a lot of New Yorkers looked at Governor Cuomo as this great leader. You know, he was being proactive about locking the state down and securing enough masks for our New York State citizens and taking all the right precautions for handling the pandemic. And he was looked at as this great, strong, and wise leader. And it turns out now he's embroiled, or maybe entangled is the best word, in this controversy with the nursing homes, which some people talked about during the pandemic. But what's got him even more entangled now, and what has the majority of his party turning against him, are these allegations by a former staff member, a female staff member. So all of the entire Democratic establishment is calling for his head right now. So whatever he said, if he said it, that's taking him down right now, and his entire reputation is stained. Former President Donald Trump, I've created content here talking about that being the president of the United States is a lot about being liked. As long as you portray yourself a certain way, as long as you project a certain way, as long as you show a certain amount of poise and class and polish, much of the general public will overlook your policies, and they won't really ponder your policies until you're long gone. And I think that in the aftermath of the Donald J. Trump, or the number 45, or the Don Cheeto presidency, people will have a hard time reconciling the good things that he did because of how he came across and how he projected and how he said whatever he wanted to say and how he tweeted whatever was on his mind. But in any case, I was led to reflect back on Law Number 5 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. The way this book is set up, I'm not going to read the entire chapter because it's the way the chapters are structured. He gives a little intro, and then he gives an example from history, and then he gives a potential reversal at the end. So I'm just going to read the intro to this, and then I'm going to read the reversal. And if you want to get a copy of this book, you can get a copy via Amazon or Barnes & Noble. But I think that pretty much every law in here is very, very important for pretty much everyone if you're looking to grow in your career or grow a business or start in politics. And a lot of the politicians, pretty much all of our politicians, President Trump being the exception, they pretty much employed every law in this book, in my opinion. So this is law number 5, which reads, "So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life." So this brief introduction says, judgment. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. Once it slips, however, you are vulnerable and will be attacked on all sides. Make your reputation unassailable. Always be alert to potential attacks and thwart them before they happen. Meanwhile, learn to destroy your enemies by opening holes in their own reputations. Then stand aside and let public opinion hang them. So, the argument could be made that a lot of that happened with President Trump, and perhaps during the election that came back to bite him. But I'm going to skip ahead to the reversal, and then I'm going to end this. The reversal says, there is no possible reversal. Reputation is critical. There are no exceptions to this law. Perhaps not caring what others think of you, you gain a reputation for insolence and arrogance, but that can be a valuable image in itself. Oscar Wilde used it to great advantage. Since we must live in society and must depend on the opinions of others, there is nothing to be gained by neglecting your reputation. By not caring how you are perceived, you let others decide this for you. Be the master of your fate and also of your reputation. So that's law number 5 of the 48 laws of power. I was just moved. I thought about something from my own past, and I thought about stories of individuals who worked in the government and individuals from academia, and I was just moved to record this on the this 5th law. If you have any thoughts on this 5th law or anything I've talked about, please feel free to comment in the comment section. I tend to bounce around on this channel, but I've left this open for general topics, so this is the topic of the day. So please let me know what you think in the comments section below. Please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.